Well, it's November 15th, halfway through NaNoWriMo. And as I record this, I am currently sitting on 25,025 words of the book I'm writing, which officially means with 50,000 total, I now have less to complete than what I've already done. And that's pretty darn awesome, even though I'm sure with how big the story has gotten, it's not going to end there. Maybe I'll keep going until I have some like Neil Stephenson style doorstopper, or maybe this will be something of a series, even if I never get it published. I hope I will, because I do think I'm onto something here. Definitely not as it's currently written, because I've been doing no forward planning. It's just anything that pops into my head, and there's definitely a crapload of editing that needs to be done. But there are some ideas that could be fleshed out, and pretty good scenes, I think, like here and there, that have really surprised me. And especially, I've started this with just the basic idea that there would be 5 protagonists living under an evil empire and their own various fights against it. So it started out basically kind of like World War Z, or maybe even The Martian Chronicles, kind of halfway between a novel and a short story collection. But now I've gotten these different subplots to collide together in different ways. And, like just out of want of something else to happen. But it's interesting to just think about what I've built these characters into and how they could interact off each other. And it's pretty fun to see how that happens, because what I've gotten now is all 5 of them basically have the same goal, but their reasons for going after it are different enough that some of them are set against some others. And I like to see that kind of thing play out all the time, and I still have no idea where this story is going to end up, so I look forward to that just as much as anyone reading it would. Now, I still have half the book to go, but things are going better than I'd hoped, really, when I started this thing, because like I said in the last video about this, the first couple days were hell, really. And now I've gotten the characters and the setting down, and I'm also proud to say I haven't really used any of the tricks that are talked about on the forums for the website of this thing, where you like kind of artificially increase your word count by never using contractions, or like endlessly describing the scenery, or giving characters different verbal tics. I'm basically just doing this with as natural language as I can, and I'm still making the word count of each day, every day so far, for 15. And there's 15 to go. I hope I'll hit it every time since then, because it's pretty cool to look at the graph on my progress bar and just see the lines line up perfectly with the goal, like kind of x equals y thing going, well, it's reversed, so going that way, as you'll see on screen. So, definitely something to consider for getting published somewhere. I actually have my eye on a couple publishing companies that specialize in science fiction, because I see them doing stuff like this. I guess you could technically call it soft science fiction, because it's far more focused on the characters involved than the world and the technology. In fact, if anything, I'd say I need a lot more explication on that, because I doubt you could really read what I have now and come up with any kind of consistent world for it. Just maybe a couple descriptions here and there of what a building looks like or something, but Mostly, even what all the characters look like, it's left completely to you for you to decide. Like, I have an idea of what they look like, but I tend to not think about the reader for this because I'm not currently writing for them. I'm just writing this for me. And I hope to just have a complete manuscript by the end of it. And it's been a pretty educational experience. I definitely like this more than the senior project that I did for my creative writing degree, which got an A+, but I hate, so maybe I just have low self-esteem, but I think this is really going better, and hopefully it'll lead somewhere. Feeling pretty good right now, so this has been a long time coming for me. I've been really wanting to just type something out, but I never had the willpower until now. Riding high, hope to continue. See y'all next time. And I'm still working on the lost videos. Hopefully you liked the last one because I've been planning on that little speech at the end for a while. Seems to have gone over well from what I've read. See y'all later.